and gentlemen of the Giggity Racing League. We are back at it. More short track action after a long week of Daytona racing. We are going to bring to you the dash to see who can get their way in these custom Pro Stock Xfinity cars we are racing tonight. As always, for the Xfinity races, we got the one and only, the great Jake. How are you tonight, buddy?
Good, good, man. Glad to be up here.
Special guest up here and here going to participate in the actual points paying event tonight. The Keystone Cowboy himself going to help us out with the dash. Great to have you up here, Boomer.
Thanks for having me up here. It's great to be up here again. Ready to get, week 2 underway. Been itching, been practicing all week, trying to get this car dialed in. I think we got a pretty good TMC number 1 Chevrolet in the underdog camp. See what I can do to get us our win tonight.
Yeah, I know I was practicing with you earlier this week, too. You and a couple other guys out there. You guys have definitely put in the work. And both of you have obviously plenty of experience here in Xfinity on custom setups. Do you take a lot from last year's setup to bring over and tweak it, or are you content? Because I know you were still tweaking on yours a little bit, Keystone.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to keep evolving, because the longer you get the game, the more things people are going to find to make their cars faster. So if you just make a setup and leave it alone, and you go from one season to the next, I guarantee you're going to get smoked if you use it in the following season. You've got to constantly keep updating it, upgrading, trying to make it faster, make it more stable. So yeah, you're definitely always working. I mean, it's can't think of the word I'm looking for, but pretty sure you know what I mean.
Yeah, you
here,
always
but
want you're always gaining the strive to be better in
evolve.
everything. Evolve, exactly. I mean, that was with us on motorcycles too. We would have a notebook and we'd bring that notebook and we would go out for practice. And sometimes too on the dirt changes from year to year, so we would have to make a little bit of changes. Here on a video game, you can always find a way to gain a tenth. And we were talking about that a little bit earlier with Jake. He was talking about the tenths that he was losing last night in Martinsville. Congratulations on dashing your way into that custom race again, Jake. But yeah, explain how much a tweak here, a tweak there is a tenth that can definitely cost you a long run race.
Oh, it suffered. I had 2 setups made, and I chose the one that was faster, sooner, rather than one that wasn't as fast but held on. So if I had to do it again, I would choose my actual race setup. But those guys were so fast. I mean, it was such a good race, especially under the lights. My tweaks, I literally made like a pound lower in one section, left rear, maybe left front, and sometimes it helped, sometimes it didn't. It was just a long race.
Yeah.
350 laps in Martinsville, yeah, it's a long
Plus,
time.
he had to do 65 with dash laps to get in too. So
That
him
too.
and
Plus the
Woodruff did
practice,
practice.
Yes.
They did
plus
well
another
over
100 for practicing.
Yeah,
Well
so
over
that's a long
300
time
to
there.
400 laps.
Oh yeah, but to me, as a driver, I'm one of those guys that, to me, it's no big deal. I can handle 500 to 600 laps a day at one track. I love the racing so much. It's just I'm able to do it.
We are definitely, like I said, making a big swing for a couple of these guys struck people. We were at Atlanta, so we went 1.5 mile racing. Then we did the dirt. Then we did our custom cup short track and back at a short track too. What's the mentality for last week? Where you're working with a bunch of people, staying in line with your teammates, and hoping everything goes right. To a different. Do you have a different philosophy and different style of racing out of a short track? Do you stick with your teammates? Do you push to get to the front quick? Do you stick back in the back? Again, there's a lot of different philosophies on how you can race.
Yeah, really, at short track, it's a whole different beast on its own. I mean, it's more about yourself, your own car, making sure that you're set up. Because if you're not the fastest car at a super speedway at a plate track, you can draft with somebody and they can pull you along. That's not necessarily the case at short tracks. You've got to have your own speed, your own stability, everything in between. And so, I mean, if you have a bad pit stop, unlike a super speedway, you've got a chance to, get with somebody and make that time up. Here you have a bad pit stop, you're going multiple laps now.
Yeah, and look, we've already got quite a viewing out there in YouTube land. We do appreciate it. Blakey T, the Peps
All
man
right,
himself.
we've
Great to
got
have him
our
out there.
starting lineup.
Ashley says the goat's playing some sprint car, but she's going to join in. Great to have you out there. And Robbie Fizz says, boom, the rap Canadian, my brother, the man, the myth, the legend, Puddin', and let's go Shinoko. So great to have you guys out there. Mr. The Mango just joined in. What's up? He says,
up,
good luck
Mango?
tonight, boom. Mango again in
All
our
right,
development
we've
series.
got
He's working good.
Trinity
So,
Beast Mode starting on the pole.
oh,
Monster Racing in second. Huff starting in no, not Huff. Owens starting in third. We've got Brian starting fourth. We've got Huff starting fifth, and we've got Dimebags and Bulk rounding out the back. They did not get their invites before the qualifying, so they will start the dash at the back. But only having 8, 9 drivers starting at the back here, ain't really the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
And
that same
accept your
thing. You're
invites.
right. You're definitely right. This place is so short. It's so fast. Definitely a driver's track. I'm probably gonna hear after the race, oh, the setup was horrible. I could say it all day too, but we all know a place like this is definitely a driver's track. You're the one that's driving the car. You're the one setting it
So,
up, and
are y'all in?
I was a little bit
Yeah.
behind, but
Yeah, go ahead and accept the invites.
yeah.
Jup, blue screening just for a second. We're going to jump in here and we're going to get this dash underway.
Alrighty, here we go.
In Trinity Beast Mode, I'm expecting him to run
Yes.
good tonight.
Absolutely.
I've been watching him the last couple weeks. Even Daytona, he ran well, but even in the dash last night, he was in the dash, and he had a very good car for a little while. Got caught up in a little bit of an incident, but all in all, had a good car. This is a little bit faster. Maybe this suits his style. I do remember racing him before in a different league, and he did beat me here on a green-white checkered. So I know he's faster. I expect him to move on.
As they come out of turn 4 to complete the first lap, and that is Trinity Beast Mode, and at number 18, a K9 Toyota leading the pack. Monster still running in second. We've still got Owens running in third up here. Back to Brian running fourth. We've got a three-way battle back here for last but certainly not least.
Yeah,
But it
32
looks
laps
like-
is what it looked like. I just saw when we're coming into this too. So again, these guys are going to have
Yep.
to play it patient, but you don't have a lot of time here. I mean, when you're clicking off anywhere from 19, 22nd laps, is that correct, Boom?
I would say about
Uh,
21. I'm sorry,
21?
Boom. I didn't mean to jump in there.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, about 21, at the
21
start of a
twos.
run. Yeah, 21 ones, 21 twos. As the tires get broke in, you're looking more like 21 5, 6, 7, stuff like that. If you're in traffic, of course, that's going to slow you down even more. But with it being 30, would you say 32 laps?
Correct.
These
That's
guys
still a
should
long
not,
time.
yeah, these guys should not have to make a pit stop.
I don't think so.
This is where the
Looking like Dimebacks was already on pit lane. I don't know if he had a lag issue or I know you said he was going to have to start from the back, but that's unfortunate for him. This is again a very much a driver's track, what you guys are talking about. I've played this track I don't know how many times or raced it, excuse me, and I'm still trying to find coming right here, roll in, coast for a second, tap that brake,
Yes.
run that second line. I'm still trying to figure out how to get it, do it myself, and it's
it
very
takes
tricky.
a lot of practice.
I'm watching Trinity Beast Mode do it right now, and he is on that yellow line in 3 and 4. Missed it a couple times in 1 and 2. Let's see if he can get to the bottom here. He's got a good car. I would say about 10 laps before they start screaming for tires. Look at him right
Yeah.
down on that line. Beautiful entry there. He did wash up just a little bit. I'd like to see him wrap the whole thing around. Look at it right here in 3 and 4. Nicely
That was
done.
beautiful.
One more time down into 1 and 2. Let's see if he can wrap it all the way around.
No, we just I flipped through real quick. Yeah, we'll jump back
A
on
little
board
bit
with
too
it.
much speed.
I do believe I did see Dimebacks out there, so again, I don't know what was up with that, but yeah, Trinity's still out there, starting to pull away a little bit. Got himself
Yep,
a little healthier lead. That's a
Dimebags
lot
is
of
still on pit road.
Well, 7
so I'm pretty
tenths.
sure.
7 tenths, 5 to 7 tenths roughly.
and he's got a comfortable lead, no pressure, drive his line, make no mistakes, and he should be able to work his way in there. Jumping back right here too, we're on board with Monster. He's looking really good. Again,
He's
these guys
doing
are-
good. He's holding the bottom too, very nicely.
Yep.
I'm watching him. Look at down there, a little bit too fast in 3 and 4. Just got to roll. People, that's the main thing I see in anywhere. Quick race, league racing. Even myself sometimes do it. You overdrive. It's so easy to do it here.
And the
Good
main
job.
reason
Better
people
battle.
overdrive it is because they are racing each other. They're not racing the track.
one
And
of the better
the
battles
track
back
and
here between Brian and 13. Sorry to go ahead. And I heard somebody say once in a public lobby, they're like, when you drive this track, you want to go full bore, just slam the brakes on, and then get back in it. Yeah, you can't do that
No,
because slamming the
no,
brakes up, you lock it,
no.
you slide, you go straight, and that's how you barrel into people. Roll
you do that for
into it.
qualifying, qualifying or the last lap of the race, and you're going for it. But even then, the track invites you to go so far into the corner, like especially in one. It looks like you could just
Yes.
go right in there, no problem.
Go
But there's
on
not.
forever.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're definitely right. But I coast for about 4 or 5 seconds from like turn one. 3 and 4, you're about 2 or 3 seconds, but you want to be able to get down to that bottom roll for as long as you can. You don't really want to use too much brakes, so kind of pull
Great
a
to have
Kevin
people out there,
Harvick here
Jake.
at
Real quick,
Atlanta.
don't
Yeah.
mean to cut you off. We got 20 people out there already just for the dash, and we
Awesome.
still got points racing
Wow.
come up. So great to have everybody out there. Like I said, from the very first time I started commentating to now, the broadcast commentary viewers has grown a lot, and we appreciate you guys supporting the league, supporting your teammates, supporting your friends, and that's what it's all
Yeah.
about. So thanks, guys. But
Yeah, everyone watching, congratulations.
Oh, you had to throw it up, didn't you?
I just come on.
Oh.
You're not gonna be here next week, so before I forget now.
Yeah, Bolt Crusher
Yes,
and Bolt Crusher, and I think it's the Owens car in the 11 again. We talked about it last night. New drivers, old drivers with new numbers. RJ, I talked to him about that last night off air, how it confused me a little bit. So let us, please bear
Yeah.
with us with the new numbers and stuff and the new drivers. And again, it's great to have all these people up here.
Definitely. And now I'm curious, everyone in the chat, without planning any favorites, who do you think's going to make the dash? I know we're green now, but anything can happen.
Oh yeah, we can get a caution. You know, third, fourth, fifth, they start racing pretty hard. Contact can get made, stuff like that. It happens. But
Bolt
honestly,
gets around Owens, it looks like.
if we don't have a caution, I think our top two are advancing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe
The
I
way that
said
they
that a
was
little too early.
The way that they just pulled away from everybody with ease, almost. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
He's got
Here's
Trinity's
that
got
battle
about
back here with
2
Brian.
second
Brian
lead.
finally got around him. Brian. Go ahead, go ahead, Jake. I'm sorry, I'm just saying that we had a little bit of a
called him
battle with that
Brian.
30.
Yeah.
Well, no, Brian
Yeah, I was
on
just
board with
looking-
Brian.
was just
Brian and the
looking at the
13
top
car
two
were back here
leaders.
having a good battle for the last
Yeah.
couple of laps. Brian finally got around him. I'd like to see Brian make it, but I just don't think it's equivocal in his position right now. I like racing with Brian. He's a good guy. So is Trinity.
Yes, he
You know, everybody out there. Robbie said Dimebags had an engine failure. So
Yeah, these
All right.
cars are starting to get a little bit loose now. I can see.
Joey,
I
how
was
he
just going to say
Who's
that.
that?
Yep. Listen, this is about 15 laps into a run now. Now we're going to see who has the best car here. I mean, you can have a 5-second lead, no problem. And then all of a sudden,
13 goes high and gets through the
snaps.
wall.
You
Tough
can
world.
go from being good to instantly lose. So we'll see who's got a good long run car. Top two seems to be the same, but that orange car, Bulk Crusher, he's about, I would say, 4 seconds back, roughly.
He was
maybe
looking
5.
good. He made a couple passes to get up there. I just don't think he's got enough time in 32
Yeah,
laps.
Definitely
I've been
overdriving
practicing too,
one
Joey.
right
I've been
there.
practicing for you, just for you specifically. Because with my long German last name, I don't know how many times it's been butchered, so I do appreciate you correct me one night. I always want to make sure, because people always call me Puddin' Slatzengabber.
Oh!
Book gets way
He
crushed, goes
lost
through the
it.
grass.
Yeah,
Gets loose. Here
he
comes
just
Owens back
overdrove
on
it
him.
and try
Yep.
getting back on the gas too soon. You definitely want to play with that throttle coming out of the corners. Maybe start with the quarter, half, and then go to full as soon as you know you have it. Trinity doing a great job holding that bottom.
See, some people all bring it all the way down to that yellow line. I've noticed these guys are not directly on that yellow line. They're about, 3/4 lane up, like go and watch Trinity go in right there. I don't know if that's a little speed issue. It helps him get momentum off. If it's the way he set his car up with tire pressures, helps save tires. But some people like to
Kind of
bring it all
diamonded off there.
Yeah, some people bring it all the way down. See, not quite there, and now he did, of course, thanks
Yeah,
to
I did a
Trinity.
diamond right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but going into 1 and 2, watch it right here again. Like I said, he's not necessarily all the way down, so it's different ends of the track too. This is not a complete oval, as we know, so maybe that's why he is doing that. But yeah, look at how
Yep.
he's two different lines at two different ends of this track, and it seems to be working really well for him tonight.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Personally, I would love to just coast right around the bottom. I want to wrap that line, get off the corner, shoot it off, and get into the corner, stay on the bottom. Right there, great job from Trinity. And I feel like if you're on that line in 3 and 4, it almost feels like a little extra grip. Maybe not so much in 1, but I swear it kind of feels like maybe even steeper banking a little bit for your left side tires.
I just heard something very, very interesting.
No problem, little man, no problem. I'll do that. He said, "Quit talking about my driver. You're gonna jinx him," as we all know what the commentary occurs. So we're gonna jump back on board here with Monster again, looking very comfortable in second, seeing what kind of lines he runs. So no, I wouldn't want to do that to him there, little man. So I
think
apologize.
My record's clean. I don't think I've commentated curse anybody yet since I'm new to the
broadcast.
Boom
it, I have.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Hell, I got it.
Boom it, I
right
have definitely hit some people hard.
Don't you dare talk about me tonight.
You know I will too. Now just for that.
No, I'm not sure if it was by accident or if something happened, but it actually sounded like coming out of turn 4 about 2 laps ago. Monster actually downshifted and then shifted back up again as he was coming across the start-finish line. I wonder what happened there.
Still good battles out there. Maybe he's maybe he, some people we talked about it too.
Finger slip.
Paddle shift, or could he be shifting? We not know it the entire time. I keep the volume down all the way down on both my devices, the computer and the TV. So that way I don't, so I don't jinx it, so nobody can hear it in the background.
I haven't heard him shift since though, so I'm thinking it was. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He advances,
it might have been a slip.
Ask him about that. But these two have literally got almost a half a lap. Actually, they do have a half a lap over everybody else.
I think they're going to start lapping him soon. Trinity, the rest of the field's coming off of 4, and Trinity is already in 4.
Yep, I can see him coming from the rear view, from the backwards look.
Watching Huff right here too, running that second and third line, trying to catch Brian, and it looked like Bolt Crusher, he fell back behind Owens. He got way ahead of Owens earlier, and was just again on board with Huff watching that. So it looks like that mistake that Bulk had, that was a little disappointing for him, and Owens got back around it. But this is the best battle on the track right now. Again, not going to name the leader because Little Man requested that I don't, but we do have a leader. We do know who it is. It rhymes with Entity East Ode, and then we got Monster right behind him. So those guys are looking pretty comfortable. We got to be coming down to the end of this race with 32 laps.
The old Richmond on Heat 3, you touched that yellow line, you're going around.
You're gone. You were gone.
There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I think Larry Baker still holds the record for most pit roads in one lap at 16, I believe. So hopefully nobody breaks that record tonight. But now if you touch it, it kind of throws you to the right just a little bit. Tires smoke up, stuff like that. So it's not nearly as bad as it used to be.
Oh, Trinity. Oh, it's over. Okay, I thought he.
No, it's not.
Yep. Yeah, it's over.
It is.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
He's.
I was just going to say, don't. There you go.
That looks like AI. That looks like AI.
Yep. That's over.
Congratulations to the Trinity Beast
It looked like he was getting loose coming out of turn 4, heading for that grass, and then it shot him right. I'm sitting here thinking, uh-oh.
He could have done it on purpose too, knowing he advanced. With the excitement, just kind of stepped it off, let it spin out the finish line. But good job for both of those drivers. They both of them pulled away.
Yep. So Trinity Beast Mode and Monster Racing will
Looks like
advance.
they will. Yeah, they are going to be some competitors against you tonight. We do wish you luck. Thanks for being up here as always.
The way they were racing, they might be up here at the front with us. Don't count them out. Absolutely
with us.
not.
So you're banking on being there?
You better.
I'm just messing with you, Boomer. I'm just messing with you. But thanks a lot, guys. We just got the dash wrapped up. We had 20-some viewers out there. Everybody out there in YouTube land, we do appreciate it. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for all your comments. Boomer, best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
What about Arch? No good luck for me, buddy?
See if I can go get
Arch, I didn't even know you're in here. Are you racing tonight?
Yeah, of course I am.
When did you sneak in? I didn't even know you snuck into the lobby. What's up, buddy?
I've been here for about 3 minutes, man.
Oh,
you sneaky, sneaky guy.
No,
Mr. Deeds.
I'm just here on time.
Right, right.
gonna go
Everybody else is simply early.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
that's
good luck
right.
to you, Knight. Good luck to you, Knight Arch. I know you've been practicing too and everything. Jake and I will be able to cover the gates and race. Jake, great to have you up here for us, man. Can't wait to
Yeah.
cover this points paying race with you because your insight, especially being an Xfinity champion last year, is always a big helpful.
Yeah, hopefully this next broadcast, when we have more cars, we'll see what kind of cautions come out, if any at all, and we'll
Hopefully
see.
not.
Yeah,
Jake
we'll
from
see
State
how
Farm
good of
is
a race
wearing
this
khakis.
is. No, I'm wearing pajama pants.
There you go. You gotta be comfortable. But
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
got.
go ahead and
Yeah,
hop out
gotta
of
be
Well,
here.
with it
I'm
comfortable.
gonna
snowing,
get in my team chat, and I'll hopefully we'll talk to y'all in 125 laps.
Robbie
All
says
right, go get 'em.
congratulations and good luck
All right.
to Keystone. So there you go. Yep. I'm going to take my Ohio State Buckeye sweatpants, and Jake's going to take his pajama pants. We're going to get ready to go points racing here at Richmond. Custom Pro Stock Xfinity style here in Giggity Season 2. Arch, best of luck to you, buddy. Boomer, good
I
luck. Good luck to
appreciate it, man.
everybody. Congratulations to Trinity Beast Mode and Monster. And as always, we'll see you in about 5 to 10. Jake, you want to take this off?
No, you go ahead, man. I was doing something.
Bye!
Bye.
Here it is.